new friend. Great.
That's so happy
We are
about it,
adults in our 30s.
Gosh.
There is a form of multimedia entertainment beyond that which is good. These games are as vast in number as they are terrible. They dwell in the dark recesses of history. History. Unearthed from the pits of the bargain bin. These are the games of horror. This is Garbage Game Night. Welcome to Garbage Game Night, where we play questionable characters that may or may not be canceled. I'm Frank, and tonight we have some great cast members. Chris, how are you doing this fine evening?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you, Frank. Glad to be on this podcast that I've heard so much about. Yeah, well, boy, we got some stuff set up for us, it feels like, so I'm excited to see what it is.
Oh, you'll be excited. Bob, how are you doing?
You know, I was having a pretty good night. You know, just hanging back, relaxing, just chilling, and let's see where that goes.
Okay, all right. And last, but certainly not least, a man who gave up his night with his wife, a man who was enjoying the outdoors, seeing alligators, and then was forcibly, held at not gunpoint, but something similar to come on tonight. Victor, how are you doing?
Hold on, let me read this script. I am fine. I am doing well. I am being treated.
You are safe.
Yes.
You are safe.
You were seeing alligators?
Yeah.
There is no danger.
All right.
Frank, great job on the intro.
It's Florida, so it's not that much of a shocker,
Yeah,
I
in
guess.
his backyard,
but,
just hanging out.
I do hate to say it, but
It's kind of hard not
my
to see alligators.
battery, the light, it just went to orange, which it's supposed to be at green.
It's fine.
It's fine.
That means you got 2 hours left,
You
baby.
want to change your battery?
You got 2 hours
You want
left.
to change your battery?
I don't know.
Let's take
When it
a pause for a
gets
second.
lower, you can just grab. We can take a pause and grab.
Okay, when it'll cut
All
out.
right.
We're just.
Well,
I
he's
feel
not
like
gonna
we
be paying-
just got momentum
He's
after
not.
sitting here
He's
for
not
an
going
hour.
to be paying attention. He's not
I'm
going to be
paying
paying attention, and he's going to look at it like, "Oh, it died. I don't know when it
that's
died.
Fine.
Oh
It'll
man.
be fine.
Oh,
Like I
jeez.
said, I sure hope the battery lasts, and I meant it.
I sure
I,
hope.
I sure hope it lasts. Frank,
Chris, do you want to talk about what we've been playing or no? We're pushing that off now.
Oh, you mean like
What we-
in our free time when we're not playing bad games?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we
wanna
just
talk
make some
about that?
small talk, like so we can warm up to each other like we're friends or something. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Baldur's
Well,
Gate.
no, I mean because it's out of the thing now. It's in the list. It doesn't have that on the thing.
Oh yeah, I
I
mean
wasn't sure.
we can still just chat like we're friends or something. You know, we don't get to chat.
Well,
that
what have you guys
often.
been playing? Anyone been playing
is
anything
that
fun,
part
neat?
of the, that's part of the deal? Okay.
He should have given you the script
Yeah,
for you.
all
Yeah,
right.
you didn't get the script?
No, I don't have that
Oh
in
shit,
front of me.
Frank's really dropping.
Dropping the ball, Frank.
Oh fuck!
Sure hope the battery doesn't
Yeah, I
die.
sure hope it lasts, Rob. Yeah, what games have you been playing, Bob?
I hate saying it, but I've been kind of addicted to a mobile game
Yeah.
on my phone.
Ooh,
Lord's
Yeah.
Mobile.
the one we're playing for this week. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, also that one. But another one that I've been doing this thing, Misplay, where it's like it gives you points to get like gift cards and stuff. Where I got it, like fed the ads. I'm like, how is it? I made like $50 on it just playing like dumb games.
Wow.
But like I was like, oh, that's actually real. But one of the games, I mean,
training AI to do human tasks
yeah,
is probably what it is.
yeah, you know, it's seeing my skills, whatever.
Which of these are traffic lights? I got you.
Yeah, that's horrifying. But keep
But
going.
there's one, like I'm already in like a rating guild on it of like a mobile game, which is kind of funny. And like if I'm not on it, they're like, hey, shield up, the enemies. It's like, oh, all right, well, it's not that serious to me, but like I'm in one of those guilds now.
On every night at 8:00.
And I'm like max level, and I'm like, now I gotta like buff up my army. And so, anyway, I've been playing that.
I'm also been playing Baldur's Gate 3 is out, and some podcast veterans, Tom, Carly, and Hunter, have started a little campaign. It's incredibly involved game. I didn't realize that it's just D&D, adventuring around, killing goblins and role playing. It's fun, and it's getting some press attention because you can have sex with a bear and stuff. But
Okay.
honestly, that's like it's a side note. I know everyone wants to jump like, oh wait, what did you just say, Chris? I mean, it's a footnote in the game.
It
to be
sounds
honest,
like a
there's a
major-
whole lot of other game. Here we go.
The
You
thing
know,
that-
I knew
the
if I
part
said that.
where you said you could have relations with a
Yeah.
bear, a forest animal.
Just one bear.
It's just one.
Just one bear.
It's
Only
not.
one
To be
bear?
clear. Anyway, I feel we got derailed. It's a great game, Baldur's Gate 3. Great turn-based D&D style adventures
Sure.
with a little bit of bear sex.
Yeah, sounds like that was the majority.
little
of
bit.
it, but
Yeah.
It's just a little. Oh, just a little bear sex. It's
Anyway, that's what I've been playing.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
and Victor, have you been doing something? What's going on with you?
Of course, Frank. We all know that I'm a
He
major.
was enjoying nature.
That's right. I was outside, which, for those of you who don't know, that is when you go out of the room that you're in and you stop looking at a screen, and there's a whole. It's like when you have an open world game. This is like that, but
Okay.
real.
Okay.
Do you know?
Right.
Ooh, sounds scary.
Oh.
Could quote unquote touch grass.
Yeah, you could touch grass.
Yeah.
You could,
I don't. Me no
Feel
understand.
he's trying to
Good. Can you repeat
gamify real
again?
life, and I don't appreciate this being patronized
yeah,
this way.
I thought this was going to be a touchy subject, which is why I didn't want to do this podcast. But I came back in, and here I am. But so let me be a part of the group again. As far as like games, yeah, Bob, I got to be honest. I've played a mobile game, and I'm not super proud of it. There's a little bit of shame.
Shame associated with mobile games.
Yeah, there is, because it's pointless. Like it's pointless. And what it is.
Whereas console games they have grand purpose.
They're all pointless. It is the Office game. Chris, are you aware of this?
I'm not aware. I didn't know this existed. No.
Yeah, it's, again, I reiterate, it's pointless. You're just running the office with the Office characters, and it's
Somehow We
a
Manage.
clicker.
Is the name?
Yes, yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
And I started doing it because, it's a lark, and I've been playing, quote unquote, if you can call it playing, for longer than I'd like to admit. And yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's my shame on display.
For all to see.
It's a click and wait game, I imagine. You
That's
click something, you come back
what
in a
it
couple
is.
hours and click it again. Yeah.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, like I said, pointless. It's dumb.
That's how they get you, man. That's
Yeah.
how they get you. You get different characters by upload different levels. You have to re-upgrade your guys again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
And those little tiny dopamine releases.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop soon.
Hell yeah, I got Daryl's warehouse outfit now. Hell yeah.
Right. I think I'm gonna take up crack or something instead, because at least I'll get.
Hey, this is a lot healthier. You should feel good about that.
I don't.
Is it, though?
I don't think
Is
it
it?
is. I did download Assassin's Creed Black Flag because it was on sale for $6.
Was it Black Flag or was it 3? I remember when it first came out, they had the problem where the guy's face kept disappearing. It'd be like, pretty soon his face is gone, you just see eyes, like teeth. This is
Oh,
horrifying.
yeah, I
I think
remember
that's-
that. That was
that-
horrifying.
That's.
Yeah.
I think that's been every Assassin's Creed game.
That's true.
at
Something
some
about
point.
their engine.
Yeah, when it
I
first
agree.
comes out,
It's
they
like
put
the-
like 3 or 4 patches
Yeah.
through to like fix it, but randomly like some guy's face was.
Just the
It's
eyeballs.
because
load, yeah.
it's because of the hood and
Gosh,
stuff or
that's
something.
terrifying.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Ugh.
Anyhow, all right, guys, let's get this. How about we play a game? It's
How about
almost
we play a
9:30.
game?
Holy
How about
fuck!
we play a game?
How about we play a game? We're gonna play Warped Kart Racers. It's a crossover racing game developed and published by Electric Square, licensing it from 20th Century Games, it's owned by, can you believe it, 20th Century Fox.
What?
It features properties from 4 different shows from 20th Television Animation, The Family Guy, American Dad, King of the Hill, and Solar Opposites. And it's exclusively released through Apple Arcade, and it was released in May 20th of 2020. It's similar to Mario Kart. You know,
Similar, yeah.
it's a kart racer game. You know, I mean, that was like the one that kind of
One that
started
got
it
away.
all. This game has 16 tracks, 20 playable characters, has 8-player online, multiplayer, and single-player modes, and it's got daily challenges. You can unlock, character skins, carts, all kinds of custom stuff. And so let's just get into it.
Let's just get into
Let's
it.
get into it.
You guys want to actually? Well, actually, hold on.
It's too late for me.
No.
I'm already in it.
No,
Wait,
okay,
are we
okay,
getting
all right.
into it?
Well, so let's do some reviews because this is the new garbage game night. All right, guys.
Is this
We
brand
do the
new?
reviews first.
This is new and it's better, okay? Everyone home, it's better to do
we
it this
can't
way.
say that for sure because we've only
We
done
have-
that once.
It's
We-
like new Coke.
no,
It's
we-
always better,
no.
okay?
It's always better. The guy who made New Coke drank New Coke till he fucking quit, all right? Somehow he had a stash of it. I don't know. Metacritic, it doesn't have a score on Metacritic because it's an Apple Arcade game, all right? And no one cares about Apple Arcade games because you need Apple Arcade to play them.
Okay.
And you need an Apple device to play them on. I guess we should talk a little bit about how we got this night to
Yeah.
happen.
This is an
Uh,
attack.
I had to take 2 of
It
my
was-
wife's
it was
old
complicated.
phones.
Yeah.
And I get to give one to Chris and one to Bob. I have an iMac Mini, unfortunately, and
Yeah,
Victor is a Macintosh
You'd be
lover and has
freaking
a
idiot
MacBook.
to have any sort of Mac products. I got to tell you.
Yeah,
that.
so it doesn't have any Metacritic scores, but there are 2 critic reviews that have scores. So, Chris, would you like to read yours first?
Absolutely. Pocket Tactics, the leader in mobile game reviews, I imagine. Pocket Tactics gave it an 80. Warped Kart Racer has sped onto the scene, and it's safe to say that it holds its own against other racing giants. In fact, I'd go so far to say it's one of the best on mobile. Shut up, Mario. Holy cow.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, I
They
believe
take
there is
mobile
a Mario
reviews
Kart.
serious.
There is a Mario Kart, I think, on the phone.
Pocket Tactics said that?
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you know someone's like candor,
Whoa.
and they will come out of the gates like that, you know?
Jeez.
Yeah. Bob, would you like to read the next one?
I guess.
Don't do it.
All right.
Bob. Don't do
It would
it.
really help us out if you did, though, Bob.
It's a trap, Bob.
Bob, you'd be really.
Multiplayer.it gave it a 72. Warp Kart Racer delivers exactly what you expect from a kart racing game. It's a little formulaic. There you go. That's the word. You can always bet on the powerful gameplay of the arcade racer with power-ups and varied craziness.
Nice. Metacritic, not really a lot of scores there. There are some scores on the App Store. You can't copy and fucking paste reviews from the App Store. So I found some of the shortest ones that I had to
Apple protects
retype.
its users.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't,
Unless
you
you
can't,
give your
you can
password
only do it from the App Store itself. It's really fucked up. Anyway, Victor,
Yeah.
would you like to give the first Apple App Store review?
I would not, but I will. I will. This game is really fun. That's by
And who wrote that?
Frank.
Wait, what? Frank wrote that review?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
That'd be great if it was, though.
I don't know how to pronounce this.
I believe it's Dikchakana, if I had to guess. And they gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Bob, could you read the next review?
All right. It is from Beans 6420. It gives it 5 out of 5 stars. I love this game so much. It has funny voice lines and is fun to play with friends.
Perfectly legitimate review. Chris, could you give us our next lovely review?
I think this is more about like you making us say things than it is about the review. Okay.
It is.
Monkey Shit.
These are all real.
Monkey Shit gives it a 5 out of 5 stars. I love this game. What the fuck? It makes me happy.
Oh my god.
We're talking about kart racers? Warped kart.
I want to go look.
Now-
I feel like none of these reviews are real.
Yeah.
Frank
No,
made them all
the
up.
review.
Frank.
No, their review, the real, and the developer replies to too many of them, and the developer replied to this one and said, "We are delighted to hear that you are enjoying the game." And that's what I got to put this one in there. All right, okay. So
Gotta
now
engage
we
with
hear,
the public,
That's
man.
Yeah,
For
we
some
gotta-
poor social media coordinator out there.
Your fan base.
yeah. Now let's hear some a little bit more critical reviews.
Okay.
So Chris, here you go.
All right. Anthony James gave it a 2 out of 5. Fun game, but the CPUs are constantly popping out of nowhere and always seem to have shells. I think all the NPCs in CPU are in need of a rethink. Makes me feel like I'm being cheated.
It's an opinion, but still, it's 2 out of 5. It's still not 1 star. There really weren't a lot of 1 stars. There were a lot of 2 star. Like Bob, could you read the next
no one's
review?
brave enough.
I know, no one's got the balls.
Dexter the Master gives it 2 out of 5 stars. I think this game would be good, but during the tutorial, when I have to drift for 300 meters, I drift, but it doesn't count, so I had to do it like 23 times, and it never worked. Don't recommend.
Nerd.
Yeah, apparently.
Sounds like it doesn't know how to drift.
In earlier versions of the game, drifting just did not work right. Now it's patched out. It works, fine.
We are playing the best
But,
version of this game.
We are playing the best version of this game. But Victor, can you read this last review, please? so we can play the
Sure. Farrell Will. Wait a minute. This might be Will Farrell. He gives it 2 out of 5 stars. Uh-oh. This is an odd game. The mechanics are too basic for anything interesting. The voice samples seem like they were just ripped straight from the TV show, and the game itself feels like a F2P port. It's a
Free to play.
Thank you. It's a shame because I was really excited about this game, but there's just nothing here enjoyable. And that's from Will Ferrell. That's a bummer, guys.
Yep. Okay, and
Known
there's
critic of kart racing
we have
games.
16 reviews and a score from IMDb. Can anyone guess what that score is?
Is that a 10? I'm going to say 5. I think based on those other reviews, I think it's going to come right down the middle.
Okay. All right.
I'll say a 2.
Bob,
I'll do a 6.9. Because why
There
not?
you go. Go high.
Nice.
are you cheating, Bob?
I'm just trying to say it's a funny number.
He looked up the IMDb score.
I totally looked in this game a lot. I know everything about it.
Bob got it.
Okay, Bob. I don't like that tone, Bob. But you were dead on the money.
Oh
Yes.
It's a 6.9 on IMDb.
Wow.
yes.
Good job, Bob.
God damn it, Bob.
Just trying to say 69. If it was at 100, I was gonna say 69. So
Wait, I gotta.
Done.
When I opened this game,
had to
it
go through the
blasted
tutorial.
me with music, and I couldn't
Yeah.
hear anything you were saying, so I closed
Yeah.
it out. So I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
again.
Well, Vic, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You can't change the settings till you beat the first level.
Are you serious?
It does lock you in a tutorial immediately.
I'm
All right.
I'm 80% sure you can't.
I feel like there's some other properties that I'd be more interested in them seeing from 20th Century
Solar
Fox than
Opposites?
Solar Opposites, the show that I am vaguely aware exists.
Wow.
They didn't take any creative liberties with the kart racing formula, did they? So you can do the hop while you're leaving a ramp. That'll give you a little boost. You can do the drift. The longer you drift, it charges up.
How do you drift?
You probably don't have the button
hop.
unlocked yet.
Oh yeah, you gotta go a little bit farther in the game.
But it's telling me to do it, and it won't let me go farther in the game because I can't drift.
Oh.
It just keeps putting me
well,
back
then
in the
never-
beginning. I'm in game hell.
They could have Bob's Burgers characters.
Yeah, what I was gonna say was like I feel like I've seen some assets that are from other properties. Like I got a Burgermobile car, and I swear that was the Futurama rocket ship that I was just driving around. Wow, I can't believe you would give me a iPhone that can barely run this game, Frank. It's like super laggy.
Oh my.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I can't turn. Oh my god. I don't know about you guys. Well, I guess Bob's the only one playing on like with a touch screen. I hate playing like a drive using a simulated stick on a phone. I hate it.
Yeah, it's the worst. I do like how like I remember like I mean back in the day kind of thing, like the steering wheel was like in the same space, and now wherever you put your thumb, as long as on the left side, it'll be the
Yeah.
steering wheel, which is better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I don't
it's
have the
still-
self-control. I think that I can
Yeah.
turn further right, so my thumb ends
know
up in
you
the
go
middle of the
further-
screen. And
Yeah.
also, that guy in the reviews was complaining that they just ripped sounds off of the shows. Yeah, what do you want them to do? You want all the voice actors to come in and record new lines for some mobile game?
I mean, yeah, that'd be nice.
Lines that you wouldn't recognize, that you wouldn't be nostalgic about at all. My phone completely froze. It
Where
crashed.
are the
I think
settings?
it crashed.
How do I make this quieter? How do I turn
You can't until you can
this
drift.
I drifted already.
Figure out how to drift. I'm gonna take this respite to show off what Frank has done for me. So I have him full screen on Twitch here. He gave me the phone, then realized there wasn't a case for the phone, so he ordered a case, and I think he spent a couple extra dollars to give me the Hello Kitty case, as you can see there. It
Yeah.
comes with a lanyard and a little little Hello Kitty doll there, a little trinket as well. So yeah, I am gaming. Not appropriate for whatever the heck this game is called. No, definitely not work. Or to be seen in public with. I already forgot the
Warped
name.
Kart
of it.
Racers.
Kart Attack.
Warped
Warped
Kart Racers.
from the warped minds at 20th
Mortal
Century
Kart
Fox.
Racers.
Those sick fucks.
Okay. Mr.
There are
Chance.
so many pops up. I don't care about any of these things.
I know this is the worst.
Oh my! I'm on like the 12th pop up. Okay, create lobby. All right, I'll be Haley. Not at all the Meg version in the American Dad universe.
Haley has a lot more going on. Okay.
Who the heck is Haley?
You don't watch American Dad? Come on.
No, does anyone
Actually,
watch that show?
I used to really like American Dad.
I
It was
enjoyed
better
it,
than
too.
Family
It was
Guy.
We
way
watched
better
it
than Family
together.
Guy when it was.
Yeah.
By season 2 of American Dad.
Yeah,
was
when
way
it
better
came
than
out, it
Family
was
Guy.
something different. It was fresh. Animation Showdown or something.
Animation Domination.
Yeah, well, Animation Domination.
Yeah, that was what they called their like Sunday block. Yeah,
Is that still around? I remember I get ads for that all the
I don't
time.
think so. Kylo Rental. God, that's a good name.
Thank you.
I'm throwing shells. Is that like a big thing in the 20th Century Fox universe? These shells? Oh,
No,
the
they're
clams
Quahog.
from like Nantucket. Is that like their
Yeah.
thing?
For
Okay.
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
The Drunken Clam.
The
Oh
Drunken
yeah,
Clam.
yeah. What's the deal with the shells? They're like dirty shadow shells, like from. It's obviously like turtle shells from Mario, but they're like.
Well, there's a turtle. There's a turtle.
There's like poop. That's all I'm seeing.
Yeah, the golden poop is from American Dad. That was a whole sub thing. That was pretty fun.
Was that a thing? Okay, I'll take the word for it.
So it's not like Mario Kart where you don't know what you're gonna get. This is literally.
Yeah,
You
there's
run
no
into the
question mark box. Maybe that's where like the copyright line was drawn. I don't know who
okay.
two of those characters are. Who's Poopa and Sherry?
I
I'm
don't
assuming
know.
from Solar Opposites because I never saw
Oh,
the show.
because we don't recognize them. Yeah. Is this a reference to something? I don't know. I just remember playing.
Yeah,
like,
it's through the time machine. It's right there on the right. Is time machine thing you made.
It's just I feel like I watched a lot of Family Guy, but this doesn't feel very nostalgic to me. When I played any of the Simpsons games, Road Rage, for example, it's just chock full of references. They're like, yeah, I know that, and this isn't
Right.
doing much in the nostalgia ballpark for me.
Well, it's not really like this. Yeah, Time Machine. This is their Rainbow Road clone, I'm assuming.
Oh, good call. Yeah, this is Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
There's the Angry Monkey, classic.
Drift, Peter,
Season
drift.
2 classic. I'm completely frozen. You guys might get kicked out of the game. Yeah, my game's done. I think it exited. Yep.
The only way I'm gonna win.
Is there I suppose this isn't the kind of game where you'd get some lore about why all these characters are, or maybe they all canonically in the same universe? I think we've had crossovers from Family Guy to American Dad before, but
Well, Family Guy to
Simpsons did too. Yeah.
and then but American Guy to American Dad to Family Guy.
I assumed they did at some point. There was a 3-plot crossover episode with American Dad. Yeah.
Okay, so let's so while we're waiting for all that to work, let's talk about some similar games. Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
That's the one that comes
Diddy
to
Kong
mind.
Racing.
Mario Kart SNES. Or no, wait, that was the first Mario Kart.
N64.
64.
Yes.
Well, and SNES, yeah.
Mario Kart Infinity.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying to name them. That's not a game.
Shit. Okay.
Isn't that the game?
This is more of a
Diddy
discussion.
Kong Racer.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Mario
Crash
Kart.
Team Racing.
N64.
Little Big Planet Racing.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what it was
That was
called
popular,
or something.
yeah.
What else?
How do you compare this game to those?
It's bad.
This one's worse.
Okay, well, Chris, imagine if you had a controller.
I don't know.
You know what's interesting? With the controller, you actually don't hit gas, because it's made for an iPhone.
Yeah,
everything
I've
here is
noticed that.
made for. So all you could really do is you move left and right. Now, Bob and Chris, you guys have played it a little bit today, right? Beforehand.
I did one race, and then
Sure.
I've done like
Okay.
3 races here now.
Okay, all right. Have you played around with any of the characters?
I mean, I've clicked on a couple of them. We only have like
Okay.
There's 2 from each universe.
Yeah.
Family Guy,
Okay.
King of the Hill, American Dad, Solar Opposites, so 8. Do they do different things?
No.
Oh,
Not at
okay.
all.
I was just gonna say it just
They-
seems like they.
No, not at all. They just say different voice lines. I don't
Yeah.
even think the cards
But
really
voice
matter.
lines from the show, not original material.
Not original
Yeah, no,
lines.
they're pulled directly from the show. It's really messed up.
That's pretty
They didn't
lame.
Try. Yeah.
Didn't get Seth
Um,
MacFarlane in here to do his 75 different characters. Come on.
It's surprising. Yeah.
Were they even trying?
What's the deal?
I thought he cared about his IP, but
He hasn't really been involved in any of them for a while, has he?
I
He
have
just
no
shows up
idea.
to record and walks out.
Yeah.
They've literally done the same episodes.
Yeah.
A Family Guy,
What?
like the same. There's like 2 exact episodes where Lois learns how to fight
What?
protect Peter.
Yeah, that was like a season
Yeah.
3 or season 2 episode.
Yeah, and then they did like season 20 or something. Like I was watching, like, wait, they did this episode.
And they
And it was like, no,
weren't
this is
self-aware
new.
about it, like South
No,
Park.
there was no like inside joke of like we've done this one, but I'm 98% sure.
They're, yeah, on the loading screen here, on the splash screen, you get a better look at the turtle that you throw. It's like a purple, dirty turtle, a dirty turt, if you will. I guess
will
that's
not.
the turtles that you throw. It's a dirty turt, Victor. Deal with it.
So
I was the
Vic got it.
problem. It's
Yeah,
me.
Vic beat me. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
by 1
All right,
second. But yeah, 1 second.
Oh, it's neck and neck. Jeez.
It could be by a minute. It could be by a mile. Winning is winning. I
Yeah,
get it.
I've got
I
a
get
bigger
it. My boy
chin.
Vin said that. All right.
Just live life quarter mile at a time.
Quarter mile
Yeah.
at a time. It's about family pop, so
Family Guy, some would say.
Yeah, there it is.
And when you're here, you're family. So
That's right.
we're all good.
I think I won by a chin because the American Dad chin is quite prominent.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
So
Yes, it is, baby.
And I lost by an ass
right.
because Hank Hill has no ass.
there it is.
Yeah.
See?
And they have all
Okay.
kinds of add-ons for the cars, though. There's
Yeah.
like 64.
It's kind of Rocket League-y with the amount of like little flags and stuff.
Yeah, but they don't actually let you spend any money to get the stuff. You just
No,
gotta
you have to
grind.
just play and grind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's an interesting thing, and we'll talk about it here about Apple Arcade. Apple Arcade, you would think would be free-to-play games, so they could bump up their revenue that way. But no, it's a subscription service. You pay, I believe, it's $5 or $10 a month, and you get access to all these games. And some of them are multi-platform games. Like some of them are like some Star Wars games that have been released other places. A lot of your classic mobile games will be available here. And then they have a series of only for Apple Arcade games, which, Warp Kart Racers is a part of.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the games I've played are strange. And I've heard some other reviewers talk about other games on the service, JRPG game. And the criticism has always been, it feels like a free-to-play game, but it's not. There's no microtransactions, and they just steal your time to get all these rewards. Like, it's so grindy, a lot of these games.
Yeah.
That they feel like, it would be normally it'd be grindy to get you to pay money for more things, but you can't even pay money.
Yeah, there's no
So the
gotcha
only way
there.
to
It's
do
just,
anything, it's just grinding. Oh, you want to beat the game? Well, it's gonna take you a long time, so it's gonna take a lot of months, and that's how they add up the revenue. But it's very strange. All right, so let's have a little fun here. Okay, who is not a character from Solar Opposites?
Oh no.
No.
Now, this could be a real character, and I just didn't see it on the list of characters, because it's a fucking Justin Roiland show.
Why?
So every dumbass name has probably been taken. A. Corvo, B. Borvo, C. Terry, D. Yumulak.
Borvo.
Ameliac.
B.
I'm gonna go Terry.
Going with the last
Okay,
one.
and Chris is right.
Yeah.
Borvo is not,
Okay.
so, as far as I know, not a real character.
I recognize
On Solar
Corvo and
Opposites.
Terry. I recognize them. Yeah.
Never heard
All right.
of it.
Never watched a single episode of the show, but
Yep.
I know
Okay,
the last
who-
one because I saw he's a character here.
Yeah.
Right.
I think all these characters are characters in the game because they only have, 8 characters in the show or something. I don't know. Question 2. Who is a character from Solar Opposites? The Dupa, the Poopa, the Drupa,
The Poopa.
or the Stupa?
it's the Poopa.
I'm gonna say Poopa
The
too.
Poopa.
Okay, and everyone is right. Which character does Seth MacFarlane not do the voice for? A. Brian Griffin, B. Stewie Griffin, C. Carter Pewterschmidt, or D. Francis Griffin?
Francis
think-
Griffin.
I'm gonna say Carter.
Yeah. it
I'm also
might
gonna
be
say Carter.
His father-in-law. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's Francis.
And you would be wrong,
It's
and
Francis.
Victor would be right. Francis Griffin, who's Peter's father, is not voiced by Seth MacFarlane.
Oh,
thought
I
it was
just
a
remembered
girl.
what he looks like. The old guy. Yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah,
him.
the old
yeah.
guy. All right, and last question: who plays Jeff Fisher in American Dad?
Ooh.
Is it A. Seth MacFarlane, B. Scott Grimes, C. Jeff Fisher, or D. Seth Green?
Like that's his actual name. It might be. It might be Seth Green. Is it? I'm gonna say Seth Green. It doesn't.
The character of Jeff is Haley's boyfriend,
Yeah.
and then
He's
then
the kind
husband.
of stoner
So-
guy with a bucket hat. Yeah.
Seth MacFarlane, which I think is wrong.
Okay, all right, and Bob,
I'm gonna say Jeff Green or Jeff whatever his
Fisher.
real name is.
Jeff Fisher.
Jeff
Jeff
Fisher. There you go.
Fisher, real
You
name.
think the
yeah.
character is voiced by the man of same name?
I mean, seems
Yes.
right.
He's probably right.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you are right, Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
He's a fictionalized version of his real life self, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Kind of weird. Like he's a voice
Yeah.
actor and he puts himself in
Yep.
the cartoon where he's dating a teenager. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I don't think it
that
was that was Seth MacFarlane. But Seth MacFarlane, if you go to his page and click the allegations part,
Oh, really?
you can really learn. Actually, I don't know.
I
Actually,
hadn't
let's
heard
find out.
anything
Let's find
about
out.
that.
Let's find. Oh no, that is a thing.
We don't need to dive into Seth MacFarlane allegations,
Let's
Frank.
just
It's
see.
okay.
Yeah.
This
We're
is
just gonna see.
put a little note
Frank.
on my Audacity
We're just
section.
gonna
I would cut from the
see.
podcast.
Let's see.
Seth
Uh,
MacFarlane
got
hugs a little
sued
bit too
now.
long.
He was sued by the guy that he supposedly copied for Peter Griffin, someone from his hometown, and then they settled years later. I don't know if that's what that's about.
Ted apparently got sued for copyright infringement because it was based off a different story.
I mean,
he got
is
sued.
it? It's just like the most generic story, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a.
no one
lot of
looks at
copyright.
Ted and is like the story in Ted that it hooked me.
Speak
Yeah,
for yourself.
and then in Ted 2, they fucking get rid of
Never
Mila
saw it.
Kunis. It's like what?
Wow, really?
It just really it's a Ted 2 is very weird. I just watched Ted 1.
I saw a clip like show up on like a social media reel thing they did about like hilarious clip or best cameo from Ted 2, and I don't even remember. Maybe I didn't see Ted 2. It was like Liam Neeson buying tricks at the grocery store, and he's just going through this whole bit about like, so you're not going to tell
Tricks are for
anyone if I
kids?
buy these tricks because they're supposedly for kids, and I don't know. It did nothing for me. I felt dead inside, and had to be there, I guess. And I felt like I was there, but I don't know.
on set.
You were there and it wasn't good. Now, granted,
No.
I will say, Chris, it does run better on my M2 Mac, which it should because it's a more powerful system.
Yeah,
So try not to hold that against it.
it's gonna be tough.
It's crashing
it's gonna
on.
be real tough.
I know, but just imagine if it worked right. You know,
Okay, imagine this game, but if it was good. All right.
how's it been working for you, Bob?
Laggy, but not terrible.
To be fair to the game, I am like doing the screen mirroring to my computer to capture it at the same time that I'm playing it. So I'm really pushing this iPhone 7 or whatever it is to its limits, I guess.
Okay, Victor, has it been working well on your computer?
Is this going to be your new go-to?
No, it's working fine for what it is. It's kind of one of those things where you look at it and you're like, oh, I guess that is sort of a good idea in theory, or like it's an idea that I can see someone coming up with.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, like somebody did think of it.
Uh-huh.
But then you're like, well, this isn't needed.
What was the best part of the game?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose I'm not really listening to the voice lines, but in the same way that I guess like Simpsons Road Rage works for me, is like, yeah, if I was a huge fan of these shows, minute 20 seconds in, my game crashes this time. If I'm a huge fan of these shows, like, yeah, I remember that voice line. That's nostalgic. But we're only talking about 4 properties here, and one of them is Solar Opposites, so that doesn't count, right? I know we're going hard in on Solar Opposites, but none of us have watched it, and it feels a little forced. So I don't have any love for any of these franchises, I guess. So I can see how it might appeal to some, though. So that's my favorite part. That it might be good for someone else.
It's very big of you.
Yeah. Very selfless.
Yeah. Selfless point.
I'll say, so I have love for 3 of these franchises. I'm a big King of the Hill fan. Yeah, I grew up with Family Guy and American Dad. So I've seen a good bit of it. I'm not mad at the idea. It's smart of them to do something like this. Yeah, use their IP for it. It could have been done better. I don't know. It's a little weird. Even like some of their characters look off. Controls suck. They're just terrible. I'm maybe just playing on the phone. I don't know, but it's like it's just not.
Yeah,
fun.
Bob. You know what, Bob? Avi, come over here. I know it's not going to matter to the podcast. Next time you're
prove
over,
to
that's fine. It's fine. You know, it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm not. It's playable on the phone. It's playable on the phone. I can do it, but it's I
understand, but you should just come over.
Yeah. Maybe next time. Yeah. But no, it's I don't know. It's.
We're going to find out that Frank is somehow a stakeholder in this game. He's like, no, I really need it to do well. Trust me, it's good. It works.
I really need to make money off this, guys.
Please.
I got to figure. It's a really good idea. I just got to figure out how to make money on this.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not the worst idea out there, whatever else. It's more user IP. I think it'd work better if they had it as a microtransactions. You could buy exactly what you want. You don't have to grind for it.
Advocating for microtransactions.
I'm advocating for microtransactions for this. So I don't want to grind to get the cool thing I want.
Synergy with the brands.
Yeah, just go for it, man. But I don't know. It's just something about it just feels off. Like when I was playing it, like I played the tutorial before we started this, and just played by myself, all that stuff. I don't care about this. It's dumb. I wasn't a fan of it.
And the animation when you like go off a ramp and do a jump, which I don't know, like off the top of my head, I don't know what else you could do, but it's the exact same thing as Mario Kart. You throw your hand up in the air and you're like, yeah!
I mean, it's a smart thing to copy, but also
as long as you don't get sued,
yeah. But I don't know. It just feels
Nintendo
off.
doesn't really sue anyone.
No, they're not too litigious. Yeah,
No,
they're cool about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They are super cool. They said, hey, put a plumber in there, make them red.
One of the worst things about this game is that it turned Bob into a corporate shill. And that I didn't see coming.
Yeah.
The fact that he advocated for microtransactions.
I did, and I'll do it again.
is hurtful. It's not good. It's not great either. And that's the worst part. You know, it's not a positive. Chris and I would watch Family Guy in high school.
Sure.
So I'll say that. We would you torrent it or whatever.
So edgy back in the day, yeah.
And we just like stopped at one point, probably because it was like life went on and the show got worse, I think. But yeah, I'll say that's like
We got really into Scrubs for a while. Remember that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's make a Scrubs one.
Scrubs kart racer. All right.
Scrubs kart.
How would that even work?
Eagle.
They had a thing where they'd balance on the wheelchairs for as long as they could, right? So you just make that a tapper game.
Hey, also remember they had the scooter gang.
Oh yeah.
Come on, guys. Dr. Cox's Porsche.
Scooter racers. It's great.
Janitor's van. Dude, there's so many vehicles you can put in this thing. It would be fantastic.
All right, Bob's fucking right. God damn it.
Corporate shill added microtransactions.
No, Bob, don't give him the power. You could do an Operation game Scrub style.
Or they could totally do one just like the Office game.
Oh, yeah.
Upgrade your hospital, do that stuff. I mean,
upgrade your hospital.
They're just leaving money on the table.
That's true. We're giving away free ideas here. And,
Our free idea is take every
free
IP you have and make it a game and put microtransactions into it.
I don't advocate for that. But the rest of it, yes, it's pretty accurate.
I'm down for that, but also make it so you watch ads and also get the things. You know, put ads
You're
in
not
there too.
being
So you're
paid
making
for
money.
this, Bob.
And you know what? I'm not. I'm here to see. I
Not
want
being
to
paid,
watch
just a
the
fan.
world learn. Okay.
No. Bob, what was the name of JD's, or was it a scooter? I think his name
His scooter.
I looked it up. Sasha.
Sasha. You
yeah.
looked it up?
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Was hair mitts?
It's on Scrubs Wiki. Yeah.
Hair mitt, yeah.
She is a TNG Venice. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And at the end of every race, it hits you with a big life epiphany. That's a life
yeah.
lesson that you're
Yeah.
gonna come away with. Yeah.
Or you have to go to Brendan Fraser's funeral or something. It's like, oh, man.
He was only in what 2 episodes?
Two
They're
or
the
three,
greatest
Yeah.
greatest 2
They
episodes
were
ever made on television.
They were the best.
Yeah,
They were the
best.
funniest and also the most powerful like gut
saddest.
punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what you get with this game. I hope you're listening.
Not
Bill
Family
Lawrence.
Guy. Not Kart
Not
Racer.
Family Guy. Not with this. No. With the game, the better game.
the one
that
we're pitching. Yeah.
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 Nah, Family Guy.
And
Take a book out of Scrubs and just remake that episode.
Kill
with
Brendan
different characters.
Fraser.
Yeah, bring Brendan Fraser in, make him a lovable character, and then make him
then
die
kill
of
him.
cancer.
In the most horrible way you could think of,
Yeah.
But don't let anyone know until
and
the
make his
funeral.
ghost hang out with everybody. Do it.
I can't do this all on my own.
I'm no
well,
Superman.
I'm not Superman.
We're coming with some gold here. I'm just saying we could you know.
But no microtransactions, and I guess that's the best part of this game. Is it made us
And
think of-
and AI has
The
to
best
write all
part of
the
this
all the
game
script.
is the game we're pitching about Scrubs.
exactly. It made us think of a better idea. So
Okay, I feel like we kind of, really ran this in the ground as far as we could.
I think we did about 20 minutes ago, but all right.
yeah, we did. We literally went to another game.
So how about we just go to our scores? All right, it's time we give this game a score that it deserves using our Garbage Valley score system, which ranges from -10 to +10, with -10 being so bad it's good, with +10 being so good it's good, with 0 being just pure unadulterated a piece of shit. Okay, which I believe this game is not. But you know what? I don't want to influence you guys, so I'll say my
Too
score
late.
last. Chris, what is your score?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get why it exists. I don't enjoy it. I'm never gonna play it again. Yeah, not a whole lot to say that we haven't. I'll give it a 4. 4. There, that's it. 4.
Mighty 4.
Mighty 4.
Robert,
4.
Bobbert.
You know, I'm right there with you. I get it. I like some of the characters and stuff, but I was thinking 4. I'm gonna go 3.5. I'm right below you.
All right.
3.5. And Victor.
Because we thought of the Scrubs game, which is
And you only would have
infinitely
come to
better.
that game because of this game.
Exactly. So I gotta give it no, I'm not gonna give it a 5. I can't do that. It's not that good. No, I'll give it a 5. I don't care. The points don't matter. Because of
That's the
Scrubs
motto
game.
of this show.
All right.
The points don't matter. They're
The
made
points
up.
don't
The
matter.
That's right.
Yep, and that's the only show in the world
Patented.
ever said that ever. Okay, and no one can sue us over that.
No one.
My children are sleeping. I shouldn't be yelling. Anyway, I'm a
No,
bubble,
let 'em know.
so I
I'm a
can't. I should
bubble.
stomp my feet really loud.
They need to know about the Scrubs game.
The
Yeah.
Scrubs game.
What is
Why can't
Scrubs?
I'm no Superman.
It's your future.
You were born in a
so-
hospital. You know.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm me. That's right. Frank's gonna have a controversial opinion here.
No.
As someone who's
Controversy.
possibly played it the most, I guess, out of all you guys.
Probably.
And on a
Safe to say.
powerful enough computer that it doesn't crash and it runs fine. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Wow, wait.
I'll give it a
Wow.
6. Actually, I'm gonna give it a 7 because it
A
really they
7?
do have a lot of different costumes and character choices for what it is. Now, if you remember, I did a previous episode that was Kart ripoffs.
Oh, yeah, you did. Farmyard.
and those games,
Yeah.
the Barnyard one and the Raccoon Racer kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And those were truly atrocious and pieces of shit. I feel like this is better than that. And based off the improvements they have made, because it was a more broken piece of shit game, I believe in them to, keep adding a little bit. But I wish, they really should include maybe Bob's Burgers characters,
why
other
didn't they do
20th Century
that?
Fox, maybe some Simpsons. That might be too costly, I guess, maybe.
I pulled up some other 7 out of 10, like games that have got 7 out of 10, just for the record. Like Diddy Kong Racing on DS is a 7 out of 10. I had Burnout Paradise on the Switch, LA Noire on the Switch.
This is
Epic
definitely
Mickey on Wii.
Yeah, about the same as this, I'd say. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
LA Noire.
6 of one, half a dozen of another. Same thing. Super Mario All Stars. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Same
Okay,
ballpark.
well, I would say, maybe this. I should have gave it an 8. You're right.
Oh my gosh.
So-
too late, Frank. Too late.
So tonight's reward for this game.
Box set of Scrubs?
What?
I don't got that kind of money. All right.
Blu-ray
That's
box
only
set?
that's more expensive than gold. All right, per ounce. All right.
Remastered in 4K Scrubs, Frank.
Wow.
You should
With more
have.
bloopers than they even recorded. Wild.
Oh my gosh, Frank.
They came
went
back to make
and
more bloopers.
added
Not to bring it back. I know you're introducing the prize and
Amazing.
everything. Not to bring it back to Scrubs even more, but I just
let's
want to
do
point
it.
out Scrubs premiered on October 1st, 2001. A tough
did.
time for comedies, man,
Yeah.
and they nailed
Yeah.
it. They stuck
They
through
nailed
it,
it.
and yeah.
They
So-
said,
That's
"Oh
right.
fuck, our show's coming out a month from now. You think the world's gonna be so much different that no one's gonna want to laugh?"
yeah.
You know what? Some could say Scrubs got us through 9/11.
Yeah.
Some
Let's just
could
say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
They went,
maybe
oh crap, we
could
need to
say
remove that trip to New York episode.
Yeah.
It's funny how much of that
And the
stuff
guy in the
happened.
flight was a real crazy
Yeah.
guy.
Like like they cut the Simpsons episode. I forget what the name of it was. Homer versus New York City. Wild times. Anyway, what about the prize, Frank?
Yeah, now that we've covered
Chris,
9/11.
can you pull it up?
All right, there it is. We got it on
Figurines.
stream there. We got some figurines. It looks like you might have ordered these. I don't know if these are official. Are these official like licensed toys, Frank?
Look,
Right.
it's from eBay, so I think so. All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't seen them in person yet, but they should be here shortly. And
They got the
pretty
logo
sure they're
down on the
legit.
bottom. I mean, not
you know
just
what's crazy?
anyone
If
can
you
put
try
a
to
logo
go on
on
Amazon and buy any Family Guy
Yeah.
shit, it's all super expensive.
because it's licensed.
No, but like I don't know if there's a shortage or they just haven't produced any physical shit in a while.
Yeah.
But it's like
Why
all
is
older stuff
Stewie-
they're being upsold.
That's
You
why you
have to
go to
go to your
FYE,
can.
and it's always on clearance.
You have to go to your local fairgrounds and find the knockoff
Or
stuff.
but yeah. So who's gonna get this beautiful prize?
Edge of our seats here.
I just want to put it out there. Vic beat me 4 times tonight, so I just want to put that out there.
I was gonna say Bob and Vic
Bob.
were tied, but they didn't actually say the end of every match they had.
Mm-hmm. So it should
I
obviously
think
go to me.
that
Yeah.
I think
Obviously.
that automatically makes Victor the winner.
Yeah.
Me?
Unfortunately, get ready for that
Whoa.
Family Guy stuff in your house. I know.
What are
It
you
would really-
going to do with that? Congratulations, Victor.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I've seen the inside of Victor's house. I don't know where he's gonna put it, but I know he'll do
help
a
him
great
put
job.
up a shelf. Just
He's going to put it in the
Yeah.
safe with other valuables. That's what he's going to do with
That's
it.
right. With my diamonds.
gold
obviously.
bars.
billions.
Yeah. A bullion.
All those doubloons, he's putting
My
all of that.
Krugerrands that I got from a South African diplomat. I'm looking forward to it.
Emeralds
Yeah,
from my emerald mine that my father owns.
That's right. My blood diamonds. Did I mention my blood diamonds? I know I said my diamonds, but I don't think I mentioned.
I meant the blood diamond, just to make sure
Yeah.
everyone knows.
It doesn't
It's
make
my
them more
blood.
expensive, but it's just for you.
No. Yeah, I was a big fan of the movie, so.
You thought that they came from the movie. Actually, you thought they were prop pieces.
I thought so.
You
Yeah.
you said Leonardo touched these.
Yeah, I figured that's why they're so expensive. But
Yeah.
it turns out there's a different reason, a more nefarious reason. And you should watch the movie to find out. Blood Diamond on TNT, 6 o'clock Wednesday nights.
It's on TNT a lot.
Right
Yeah.
after Family Guy and American Dad.
That's right. Thank you, Bob.
Comes
and
full
Scrubs.
circle.
Company
bumpers it in.
synergy.
This
You
isn't
can
for
see-
synergy. This is just for like knowledge. I heard bouillon, and I'm like, that sounds right? And I'm like, wait, isn't that like the broth cubes? And apparently it's both.
It's both.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
both.
yeah,
It's
gold
both,
bullion,
yeah.
and then also, yeah.
Now don't get them confused. And
And we know someone named Gullion, so you know how confusing that is.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Goulian's
You know,
bullion.
well,
does that
last
come
name,
up a lot?
yeah.
That comes up weird,
Well,
confusing.
I think about it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was the best man at his wedding, and it came up a lot in my
Twice.
speech. It came up
Yeah,
twice in
twice.
my also 2 weddings. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I told time.
So
both
you
times,
made it
both,
come
both,
up. You-
both speeches. I had to like
brought
not
it up.
say it twice. And I was like,
Okay.
He
"Ah."
said, "Doesn't it sound a lot like bullion? That's kind of weird, right? Am I right?"
I'm
Yeah.
making a
You know,
soup
he-
with them.
Anyway,
Nice.
Chris,
Yes.
if you had seen the film Three Kings, which I believe you have, with George Clooney, have you not?
yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Okay, they do make that same. They touch on
Wait,
The
Three
difference.
Kings with George Clooney,
Mark
Uh,
Wahlberg and Ice
John
Cube.
Goodman,
I don't
oh no,
think John
that's
Goodman's in that. No.
That's Oh
no,
Brother,
that's a
We're
different
Out
movie.
Thou.
No, John. No, there's a no, there's
Also
a
a great
different movie
movie.
where they're
That is
like
gold.
miners or something.
Kids
No,
or
no.
They work in a cave. Where
No,
they-
they-
Are you
just
thinking
like,
they're like they have pickaxes and they're in prison? Because I think that takes us back to
Ocean's 11.
No.
movies that
Very good.
they have been in together is Oh Brother, Where Art Thou and Monuments
The
Men.
Monuments Men.
Yeah.
The Monuments
Monuments
Men. That's
Men.
what I was thinking of.
No, I never saw it.
Never
but
saw it.
Okay.
Three Kings, they do mention.
Well,
bullion
Bill Murray's in
because-
Monuments Men. All right.
Okay, I don't care, Frank. It's not a contest.
All right. So the Monuments Men is an unlikely World War II platoon is
my gosh.
tasked to rescue art masterpieces from German.
Yeah, we
thieves.
How
kn-
did you
we know what
hijack
it
my
is.
Three Kings.
Did,
yeah,
did
we
Frank
all saw
trick
the
us into a
trailer.
5-minute film? Did Frank just somehow trick us into a 5-minute film with Frank?
Yeah. And somehow
All right. So
Was he
it
playing
opens
this
up.
whole night?
Nazi Germany.
Frank, I didn't open this doorway. All
We're
right?
playing Apple Arcade games.
Welcome back to Garbage Game Night. You know, the place where we are quiet as hell. I'm Frank, and tonight we have some great cast members.
Whoa.
yeah, or Kawaii as hell.
Kawhi Chris.
Yeah, Kawaii
How are you-
Chris. Oh god.
How are you doing, Kawhi Chris?
Yeah. God, what do they do in this game? They like Khan is the end of names, right? Chris Khan. Chris
Your name is
fine.
Kawhi Chris.
Kawhi. I'm sorry, Kawhi Chris. Ugh. My skin's crawling. Yeah, I'm good. We're gonna be put on a list for this game, Frank. He's no more than any other game that you've done.
And Bobby Ichiban. How are you doing tonight, Bobby Ichiban?
Oh man, I'm here. I'm here.
All right, and Victor Arigato.
Moshi Moshi.
Moshi Moshi, long time. All right. So tonight we're playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Did you not give me a Japanese pseudonym? What the hell, Frank? Of all
You're
the
Victor
people you
Arigato.
It's not.
that was my name?
Yeah.
Mr. Roboto.
Oh,
Right,
I'm
we're trying to
sorry.
make a
You're
podcast
right.
that people listen to. From the description of the game, embark on a cozy adventure with Hello Kitty and friends and restore an abandoned island to its former glory. Can you solve the mystery hidden within? Welcome to Big Adventures
so much
Park,
shit to do around the house. I can't restore
Where-
your island.
where friendships are key
This is a
and
Squid
adventure
Game of
is
Hello
just
Kitty.
around the corner or up a mountain. Join your super cute new friends in a gorgeous world teeming with adorable creatures, delicious food, and many mysteries to explore. You can run, climb, glide around the mysterious island, become besties with Hello Kitty and friends, dive deep to explore a magical underwater world. You can cook delicious dishes and craft useful tools, create your own customized Hello Kitty and friends style avatar, decorate cabins to attract Hello Kitty and friends and their family members too.
Lure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Discover the greatest gifts to gift each friend, collect and dye clothes to create custom wardrobe, solve exciting puzzles and mysterious ruins,
Keeps going.
catch tons of fish and critters, snap some selfies with Gautama, the
I have
little
questions
naked egg
about
boy, and
Yeah.
put pineapple on a pizza, become a mermaid, and so much more. Now, this
Frank.
game actually does have a score on Metacritic because people give a shit about Hello Kitty, okay?
Yeah, they do.
Would anyone like to guess what the Metacritic score is? Now, this is
We'll
all
go to
from
Hot
critic
Topic.
reviews. It actually has 0 user reviews, which is kind of fucking weird, and it's only critic reviews. I thought that was interesting. I just thought that was interesting. Anyone?
7.7.
Yeah.
No, it's out of 100. It's out of 100.
7.7.
77. Yes.
So yeah, we've dipped our toes into Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and I would say, yeah, I'd say they give it a 7.5. I'll say.
It's out of 100.
I'm sorry, 75.
out of a-
75 out of 100.
77.
Okay.
You mean a frozen Pop-Tart, Frank?
Okay, Vic
All
70.
right.
Bob.
69, baby.
Okay, and I guess Vic is closest because it was an 83. So let's read some of these review here.
Our good friends at Pocket Tactics, they give it a 90. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is a polished, adorable Sanrio life sim jam-packed full of delicious treats and areas to explore on launch. The perfect game for fans of cats, cakes, and cuteness. It's from
Nice.
Pocket
That's the end of
Tactics.
their review?
That's
Now-
the
now-
end. That was probably
Pocket
my fault
Tactics.
on inflection. It wasn't their fault.
Yeah. Really left me
Yeah.
hanging there.
Bob, can you read your review?
Yeah, give me 1 second. All right.
I don't think he thinks
So
you
Touch
can.
Arcade gives it 100. Wow, that's generous. All right. I can't believe I'm saying this. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is one of my favorite mobile games of this year so far.
Can't believe I'm saying this as a 42-year-old man.
Yeah, for real. I never thought I'd be here.
It's so much more than I expected it to be. So much more than than it needed to be, and I genuinely appreciate just how compelling it is from head to toe. I've been vocal amongst my peers about how Apple Arcade needs more reasons to subscribe these days.
How much
well,
are they paying you?
there's one extremely good reason.
Mike,
Butters was right this whole
we're worried
time.
about you. No, you need to check out Apple Arcade's Hello Kitty
fine.
Island Adventure.
The divorce wasn't
Guys,
that bad, honestly. I'm okay.
There's no microtransactions. You got to come into this.
Mike.
You gotta. The water's warm. We gotta come in this bad boy. Okay, and Victor.
This review comes from But Why Though? They gave it an 80. Hello Kitty Island Adventure serves as a minor getaway to a place that is cheery with friends and full of adventure.
Oh, that's bleak.
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole review. Yeah.
Oh, you guys, you all right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
rough. But why though? I don't think
Yeah.
they made it.
Yikes.
I think their tether's cut. They're in orbit. They're out of here.
Those are pretty good reviews for the most part.
Oh, dark, but sure, yeah, they're
Hey, a
good.
little dark, but what isn't these days? Let's get a little more critical. It's still, not that critical, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. Chris, if you could read that.
Yeah, Screen Rant gives it a 70. While not perfect, Hello Kitty Island Adventure is off to a solid start, offering some fresh ideas for the cozy genre with fan favorite Sanrio characters.
Who is Sanrio?
I think that is the universe they're in.
We'll get into that. Bob.
Silconara gives it a 70. It doesn't have the depth of similar simulation,
The depth.
and I'm not sure it will have the staying power of Animal Crossing game. It's definitely a pleasant, simple simulation.
I'm kind of comfortable with them saying simulation. There's something about
live in a
this being a
simulation.
simulation. I don't
We're all in a
like.
simulation.
It's an island simulation.
We're all on Hello Kitty's island. We're gonna go on an
Yikes.
adventure.
Wow.
I still want to give it a 70. Animal Crossing's better.
I think, I mean, you'll correct me later if I'm wrong, I guess, Frank, but I'm pretty sure that Sanrio is like it's the Hello Kitty expanded universe, I'm pretty sure. Right? Because there's a bunch of characters in it.
There's a bunch of characters where it's part of the trivia of how many characters. And Victor, you got the last one, then we'll get into it.
This is from Kotaku.
Sure.
They just said, gameplay mechanics like this make Hello Kitty Island Adventure feel occasionally ridiculous, you don't say, but no more than any other Animal Crossing offspring where you get to put talking animals in a sundress. My few hours with Island Adventure have been promising and entertainingly instant gratification. It so far seems simple and relaxing, a summer without any heat waves, but with a cartoon dog that has a butthole. That's their review. Those are the words that they chose and what they put.
They
into
committed to
Kotaku.
those words.
That was
Yeah.
Kotaku, everybody. So while you guys are loading, the original design for Hello Kitty was created by Yuku Shimizu in 1974, but the lead designer in charge of creating the design themes and most of Hello Kitty's history since 1980 has been Yuku Yamaguchi.
Of course.
So,
yeah, I mean, naturally.
So all the stuff that we probably seen the Hello Kitty stuff is Miss Yamaguchi's stuff.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Yamaguchi.
Yeah. So here's the thing about Apple Arcade games. I've noticed a lot of them just put you in the shit. When you play the game, you hit
That's
it.
one way to describe this game.
It just starts. There's no menu. There's no audio settings. There's
Almost
no
like
any
a
settings that you get
NES
to
game
choose.
back in the day where they expected you to read the manual before you plugged it in.
Yeah, you just go. Anytime you open these games for the first time, it is very jarring how it just throws you in.
I did record me doing the intro, so I'm going to put that up on the Twitch
Okay.
real fast just because
Perfect.
I think we're on the same page that it's worth watching, right, Frank?
I think it is too.
Yeah.
It showed me a kitty and it said, "Are you ready for your adventure?" And I had two choices, either to say, yes, or I can't wait, which I imagine they both lead to the same place because I
They
was, instantly thrown into, now you got to make a little person. So I'm making cat. I don't know. You get a couple options, cat, a dog, or something else. I don't know. I'm going to make him, he's blue, I guess.
Good choice. Strong choice.
Yeah, and now
Blue
she says,
dog.
you look great. We still have some time. Why don't you meet some of the others joining us on our trip? So, we're in an airplane?
You are on
Okay.
a private chartered plane, I believe.
Camera zooms out. You're on an airplane.
You're on an airplane. Yeah, that
the
got
beginning
real.
of the Twilight Zone episode.
Real
You and a bunch of other animals are in the interior of a plane.
That's exactly right.
It is 2001.
Now I'm talking to
Sometime in September.
I'm talking face to face, like really close. with,
Real
like,
close. Yeah, you can't
like
control
a red
distance.
panda. No, you can't. This flight seems like it's taking forever. So apparently I'm in some sort of purgatory flight of some sort. And now I'm stuck. Oh, okay. You have to hit return. That's good to know. I grabbed it because my original flight got canceled. Where are these animals going? And I can say, I think we're almost there, or don't worry, relaxation is right around the corner. How would I know? I'm going to say, I think we're almost there. Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Retsuko. I took some time off from work. Do you want me to read these things, Frank? Because I
Now,
will.
do you recognize who Riksuku is?
Should
They have
Is it
a popular show on Netflix.
What?
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, it's
The Witcher.
The Witcher.
no, it's what's it called?
House of Cards.
Arcane, a League of Legends story.
Oh, dang it. Is it a League of Legends story, Frank?
It's called Gretsuko.
Oh. Like aggressive?
She does heavy metal karaoke after work.
Oh,
'cause She hates her
cool.
job.
Oh,
So,
nice. I'm into that.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
So a relatable show.
Yeah.
All right, we're on
Yeah,
to that.
AGGRETSUKO. And I've never actually watched it, but I've seen it a lot. Like Netflix is always advertising it to me.
I think the plane's on fire.
Oh.
Hello Kitty went in the back because I was like, I'm ready to land. She said, have you met everybody? And I'm like, yeah, I want to land this plane. And she said, how about some strawberry cake? And I didn't have an option to say, no thanks.
That's a bad
Please
idea.
put us on the
for you to
Please
ground."
land
operate
this
the
plane.
oven on the plane.
Please land this
Yeah.
plane.
And now she was like, oh, just
I
take your
don't want to
seat.
die. Please land the plane.
Which is like kind of like a terrorist move or something. I'm like, why can't I go with you to get the cake? Cake is flying everywhere. The passengers are freaked, and they're just jumping out of the plane. That's happening. She just gave me some balloons, but she didn't give them to everybody else.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty brutal when you get down on the ground. Enough is enough. I've had it with these cakes on this plane. Yeah.
This game yet.
Wait
so you
until
don't-
you spend a couple
that's
hours
true.
on Hello Kitty
Oh,
Island.
dear God. Well, now I'm on the island. And I'm,
Surely the game was, or the island was called something else, right? Are we the conquistadors in this case? Hello Kitty has claimed the island for her own.
where are the natives? I'm looking for.
Someone
Oh,
I can exploit.
Yeah.
Using some twigs and a magnet, I have created a power sensor. They're big in crafting in this game.
I watched some videos of there's Hello Kitty influencers, if you will.
I would
or just
rather
people
not.
make videos on YouTube about it. On the recent update, which happened on the 25th, some of us started before that, but if you played recently, because today's currently
It's really pissed off the
28th.
fan base. This update.
You can craft multiple items now. You could do multiples of certain things, because for a while it was like you could do one at a time, and it made the game even more grindy. It goes back to is this a free-to-play game, or am I paying every month to play this game? You know what I mean? What's going on here?
If only there's a way to, bypass all
Bob.
that. I don't know. It's just pissed.
Bob.
Where everyone's happy in the end and capitalism wins.
Yeah, just a simple system where you can
Well, we're all winners, all right? Well, we're all winners, all right? Little ads. Look, come on, what's going on here?
What's
Let's
going
have a
on
good time.
here?
Let's have some good time.
To bring it, just to bring it back to the last game we did here on GGN Cast, the Cycle Frontier, which I just released my standalone video for with a little narrative and some great clips.
Ooh.
Doing a little thing that I think for sunsetting games they'll call it the RIP report, like rest in peace, rest in pixels or something.
Ooh, I like that.
But yeah,
alright.
so anyway, that video is out now. You can find it on the GGN channel. But the point was that at the end of the day, they didn't monetize the game enough. It was free to play, and they didn't have any way to make money off it, and they had to shut it down, which is a real bummer because it was a good game. So you got to strike a balance somewhere in there with making money. People got to get paid. So let me buy the power sensors in Hello Kitty Island Adventure is what I'm saying.
Hey, by the way,
With cold hard cats.
are we friends in here or what? Because there's a little temple of doom that I need to get into, but it appears that I need another body to weigh down this little pressure sensor here.
There's one, I believe, is 2 people. But you can have another person follow you. But also there is a multiplayer aspect. So
Yeah, I gave Hello Kitty a gift, and then I had the option of follow me, and I felt very uncomfortable with that. So
yeah, she kind of she's like way too close to you when she does that. And it's
Pretty
like, hey,
clingy.
give me a little space, huh?
I think my game froze. This is a real indictment of the iPhone 7.
Yeah, no one should buy an iPhone 7.
It's like Portal. It's like pick up a box, put it over a pressure plate, and go to the next spot.
Portal and Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
That's what it reminded me of. I didn't want to say Portal to, but
There are.
I disrespect the name, but there's similarities, I guess. Keep talking about the cake being a lie. I don't know what's going on here.
There's a lot of
there
cake
was
in this
cake
thing.
talk, yeah.
The
there was
strawberry
Cake caused the plane crash, actually. Giving credit to the game, I genuinely did not expect the game to go from creating your character into episode 1 of Lost that quickly. It was a turn of events that your plane is crashing.
Speaking of Lost, and here's a better game idea, right? I think they should do a Hello Kitty Island, but with the Lost characters.
Sure.
And,
evade the smoke monster, yeah.
Exactly. Find out what the mysteries are, like Hurley dishing out food or whatever. I mean,
It's all Hurley's dream, or is it?
Or is it? Why won't these guys follow me? They're just talking to me. I found the little
They have to be your
circle of
friend
trust.
first. You gotta give them gifts.
I have to give them.
So become your friends, and then
How do I give them a gift?
So you said that, and I was thinking, was there ever a Lost video game? And I've looked it up. First of all, first note, as someone involved in the SEO world, Lost is perhaps the worst name possible for a show because it's so hard to look up. You say Lost something, and that Google doesn't know what to do with that. But yes, there was a Lost video game called Lost Via Domus, which is loosely translated from Latin, like Lost did many times, is The Way Home. It came out for the 360 and PS3 and Windows, and we may visit that depending on the gameplay.
That
So I'm very
sounds
interested.
cool.
We should.
Yeah, I'm very interested in what that was about. It's like an episodic game, though, is the problem. And it got pretty low score, so it's looking pretty good for
Perfect.
Lost the game.
Looking really good for us, boys.
How did our lives lead to this point, Chris? 'Cause
Look, this right here with us all sitting around playing the game, I assure you is much better on your soul than you sitting alone in a room at midnight playing Hello Kitty by yourself. I assure you that this is better.
I don't doubt that for a moment, but the question still stands.
Yeah.
How? Oh my gosh, we're accounting for passengers and we lost one. This is lost.
We have to consult the manifest. I am joining your island. I will be the others, and I will attack your people at night.
Yep.
There's so much tofu. Take the tofu. Da, 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 da. Friendship grows. Level 3 friendship. I'm supposed to do 3 a day. Come here, Choco Cat. Oh, Choco Cat loves hot cocoa. Because it's in the name.
Oh,
Da, 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 da. Receive 5 gizmos. And I got a tropical bench. Hell yeah. I will say about the sound in this game, once I got the audio on, because I had a big issue. Apparently on the iPhone 7, there's a silent mode switch on the side, which seems wild to me. Not an Apple user. They seem very minimal on the physical buttons, yet they have a silent switch. It just seems weird to me. Anyway, audio for this game, the soundtrack, it's good. It's a good custom made a vibe. I'm enjoying it.
Hey, I have a new friend. Great. I don't.
That's so happy
We are
about it,
adults in our 30s.
Gosh, what is this?
Look,
What have I done?
I have spent more time than most probably in Stardew Valley, but it's tough for me playing Hello Kitty universe.
It should be tough.
There's
There should be some
a
difficulty.
penguin called Bat Smaru. He seems like the badass penguin.
Yeah, he's pretty tough.
Batsmuru.
Okay, he likes comic books, I think, or I can give him a coconut. Don't give him a coconut.
Batsmuru.
He's
Do
cuckoo
my
for
eyes
coconuts.
deceive me? What do you
Victor's
want,
part
penguin?
Japanese. I feel like I have to say that.
Wait, does
Why
that
do
make
you
it
feel
okay,
like
or
you
does that
have
make
to-
it
Yeah.
worse?
What's
I
the
don't
deal,
know,
Frank?
but I
You just feel like you have to say that.
I feel like you need to
Feel like I
acknowledge
There's
gotta
no
say
no
it.
lead up or anything. Just hey,
Nah.
just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
if everyone was wondering,
Yeah,
he can
thanks,
say
Frank.
it. He can
I feel
say
very
it.
seen. Yeah.
He can
I can say it.
He can do the
1/8 of
Japanese
time.
voice. That's what he can
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
He's loud. He's
Rupi-ga.
loud.
Kuropi-san. All right.
He could do it.
When we
Comic
do it, it's a
books.
little iffy, but he can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I could
we
do it.
probably.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
My father is in the Yakuza, so we're fine.
That's not true. He's lying now.
Well,
So
you
he's a
can't
liar.
prove that.
You
can
can't
you,
prove
Frank?
it, so.
You ever met my father? Yeah,
He's a doctor, so.
that's what we call a setup. You ever met my
I don't-
doctor, Frank?
I don't see doctors.
Yeah.
What does that
I don't
mean?
see-
He said it like a
doctors-
brag.
Doctors
He
without
eats an apple a
borders.
day, so
I eat, yeah,
you know,
one
they
apple
stay
a
away.
day.
Those quacks away
They
from
stay
me.
clear away.
That's
Yeah.
right. I just want to be with my real friends. That's the thing that this game is bringing out. in
Yeah,
me.
yeah. So give
I
your
don't-
friends gifts, and you can hang out with them.
Good.
Bat Smaru and Hello Kitty, and you can be with them.
I'm trying. They're not my real friends, though. I'm
They
trying
can be.
to give
Not
them-
yet. Not yet. They aren't. They're only level
Gifts.
1 friends right now.
I gave him a water balloon.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he
Popped
loves what? He
all
loves
over him.
pranks.
Wait,
That's what he's
he
about.
likes pranks. Yeah, he's a
Oh,
bad
I'm
guy.
learning. I'm learning a lot about the Hello Kitty universe.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to.
All right, now that you
Forget.
have learned a lot,
Oh boy.
well,
I
actually,
shouldn't have
first let's
said
go
that.
through. So there's been a couple other games. Hello Kitty Online, which was an online role-playing game. Hello Kitty
I don't
Roller
like
Rescue.
that. Yeah.
Hello
Yeah.
Kitty Roller Rescue, which was an action-adventure video game.
Yeah.
Hello Kitty no Hanabatake. Hanabatake.
What?
That was a children's
Maybe some
platforming
things
game.
are better not to try.
Hello Kitty
You want me
Big
to
City
say it,
Dreams. That was for the Nintendo DS.
Big City
And
Dreams.
then
Yeah.
Hello Kitty's Cube Frenzy. It was a puzzle game featuring Hello Kitty on a PlayStation, Game Boy Color systems. Yeah, you know, let's just. I got a little trivia.
All
right.
right.
So, what is Hello Kitty's real name?
Isn't it Samaru, a samurai? Samurai.
Well, no, we're gonna go. It's in English. So, A,
Oh.
Kitty Kitty. B, Hello Kitten. C, Kitty White. D, White Kitten.
I think it's Kitty White.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Kitty Kitty.
It's probably that.
Okay, Bob.
I was gonna go with Kitty Kitty.
I
But
can't.
what
I
was
took
the
it.
last
It's
one?
mine.
I know,
Kitty
I know, I
White.
know. White kitten. White kitten. Let me do white
Okay,
kitten.
well, Victor was right. It was Kitty
Yeah.
White.
Interesting. I guess.
know.
I guess that's interesting. I don't know.
I don't know. Who is not a Sanrio character? A, My Melody.
no, we
B,
know that.
Tuxedo Sam. C, Spotty Dotty. Or D, Rudy Trudy.
Spotty Dotty.
It's funny. I would have thought Tuxedo Sam was the name of Batsmaru.
I'll also say Tuxedo Sam. I'm saying Tuxedo Sam.
Say Tuxedo
You don't
Sam.
think Tuxedo Sam's real?
Nope.
He can't hurt you. He's not real.
I feel
I'm sorry.
like
So Vic said.
we already met Tuxedo Sam. I'm like, yeah, he's not real. I'm level 2 friends with him. I'm like, nah, man.
Nah, he
Motherfucker ain't real.
He ain't real.
That man back there is
that
not real.
that motherfucker.
He is
Motherfucker is not real.
You're telling me that
Okay.
I've seen Tuxedo Sam. I don't believe you. I'm still gonna say Tuxedo Sam.
Okay.
This is all
Sure.
fever dream.
Hey, I said Tuxedo Sam first. All right, I won't throw
Did
that
you?
out there.
Okay.
So we'll go with that.
I'll
Okay,
go with
well-
the next one then. Since you
Well,
said
you're all
it first.
wrong because Rudy Trudy is not real.
Rudy True.
Okay.
Have you guys done the puzzle yet where you got to move the blocks on the things?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. I just got the second piece of the.
But there's one where there's a
thing.
circle on the floor and I can't seem to trigger it.
I'm in the second
Hey,
one now.
Frank, has this whole thing been about like getting your friends together to solve a puzzle that you can't solve?
What? What? No. What? You guys are.
My
last
Hello Kitty game for Apple Arcade is loading. For me, a 35-year-old man
With kids.
married with 2 kids. My daughter
children.
saw this package arrive in the mail and she's like, "Ooh, what is this for me?" I said, "No.
No.
No, that
this
is for me."
Daddy's.
And since we're in this section of the game,
don't
I'll
touch
just
it.
show it again that this is the phone case that Frank sent me to play this game on. It has the Hello Kitty trinket, was a lanyard.
It's pretty stylish.
It is fairly stylish.
Wait a minute. So you're saying in this wide open utopia of Hello Kitty?
I'd argue it's not a
Figures.
utopia. You've crash landed on an island. This is a survival
But-
situation.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Utopia means no place. So like, I assume this doesn't exist, right?
Oh,
I know.
going back
I
to
know.
the root of the word. All right.
the root, baby, the OG.
right.
They forced me there, but in this, you can only have 2 friends.
Well, no,
That's what
2
you're telling
real
me?
friends.
2 actual
That's what I'm
friends.
saying.
2
Two
living,
well,
breathing
real-
friends
1
Yeah.
actual friend. The rest
Yeah.
are
One.
The
Yeah,
rest are
one.
computers. Yeah.
at a time on your island. Who is the first original Sanrio character? A, Koro-chan. B. Hello Kitty, C. The Strawberry King, or D. Button Nose?
I don't think you start with a king, do you? Nobody creates the character and says, I'm going to create the king first.
Elvis was always the first.
I'm going Strawberry King. Let's go King
Going
first.
button nose.
All right, and you are trapped because it was A. Koro-chan.
Admiral
Forgets
Akbar,
about
where were you?
Koro-chan.
The second character was Hello Kitty. What was the first Hello Kitty item ever made? I'll give you a hint. It was in 1975.
That doesn't help narrow it down.
Was it?
There's multiple choice. All right.
Was it A. a keychain, B. a vinyl coin purse, C. a water bottle, or D. a plate?
I feel like plates were popular in 75.
1975.
It was a big year for plates.
What was the vinyl thing?
A vinyl coin purse.
Sure, let's go with
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna go. Let's go keychain.
All right, and Victor is right with the vinyl coin purse.
It was
It
the
was the
70s
start-
hint.
The start of the end for our bodies and the microplastic. They said we can make what with that? And then put it on our
Everything?
bodies? Excellent.
Then make
Let's do it.
everything with it.
All right. And
Can
final question. By 2014, how much was Hello Kitty worth? A, 1 billion, B, 545 million, C, 8 billion, or D, 16 billion?
In Lord of the Rings Gollum, we did a like most valuable IPs, and I feel like Hello Kitty was on that list, and I know that it was more valuable than the Middle Earth franchise, but I can't remember how much. I'll go with 8 billion.
I'll go 1 billion.
Oh, in clarification, it was how much revenue they had, not how much they were worth. So those are different numbers, I
Yeah.
guess. But that's what I'm going to say.
And Bob said, well, I'm going to go 16. Let's go big.
Chris is right with 8 billion.
Nice. Oh, that's you. Like, who's this
that's
little
me.
goblin running around on my island? I'm trying to give him a gift, and it's Frank. This little
Goblin,
rat running around.
I am way cuter than you.
What the?
All right.
Look, you don't like my dead eyes?
You-
Once you find, oh, there we
Bob,
go.
let's take a photo.
Oh, ready for an emote? Can you do an emote, Frank? Far right, like we're pushing our fingers together.
Here,
okay.
Bob.
Ready?
Ooh woo.
Turn towards.
Oh, wait.
That's not what I was expecting it to be. Let's try a different
Yeah.
one.
Show. Something weird is going on here. That's the. Hey man, you might be all right. That's the truest thing anyone said in here. Tell me more.
Finally, someone's fucking making sense in this place.
Yeah.
Everyone else is with
Why
the
is it
wool
weird
over
to
their
you?
eyes, but this guy gets it. Oh, this. Oh, now I see why you were saying portal. It's the weighted
Yep.
companion cube. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This place is a nightmare. This is a nightmare, Frank.
It's an island retreat.
It's not. No, that's what they're telling you. Do you remember the movie The Island? Michael
Yeah.
Bay's The Island.
Yeah, it was it was fine. Everyone gets to live a very happy life until they get chosen in the lottery. I turned it off after like 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure that was it. I
Oh,
got
they
just
live a
tell
happy
that
life
you
after
did.
the lottery.
No.
Yeah, well, we're right, and they get chosen for the lottery, and they live happily ever after.
But did you see Michael Clark Duncan? Because he
Yeah,
was
he won
not
the
happy.
lottery, and then I turned it off because I'm so happy for
That's-
Michael Clark Duncan.
That
Yeah.
was the part you should have. Oh my gosh, they green miled him, Chris.
They green
Remember
miled
Green
him?
Mile?
Well, he got
Yeah.
Green Mile and Green Mile, though.
Yeah.
Wait.
and
So
then
he
they
started
did
curing
it
cancer
again.
and stuff.
So he was an
No.
inspiration to everyone
So he
else
had a-
around him, and then
he had a pet
that's the
rat?
end of the movie as far as I turned it off again.
Yeah, at first, but then they harvest his organs. Didn't you
Oh,
finish
good
Green
Lord.
I don't
Mile?
think they didn't harvest organs in Green Mile, Victor.
No, I don't think
you didn't.
so.
So
Okay.
you've watched The Island then?
Yeah, front to back, back to front.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
it doesn't make a whole lot of sense back to front. but
Well,
doesn't.
it's interesting back to front.
Put it to Pink Floyd's The Wall, see if anything stands out to you. All right, are we doing anything else on the on my island here?
Yeah, where are you? I lost you.
I don't know. I'm
Where are
I'm dropping
you?
in Tilted Towers, I think.
Bob, are you
Yeah.
talking to a ghost? What
I
is
am talking to a
happening?
ghost right
I'm
now.
helping out John Wick.
You guys ever think about how like August 28th, 2023, there's only one of those days, you know?
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
is how we're spent.
This is how the time
Hello
is
Kitty
spent.
Island Adventure. Yeah.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
I wouldn't trade
Yeah.
it for the. Whoa, got a spider! Holy shit!
It's okay. It's all worth it. I got a coastal dining chair that we can decorate our house with.
Yeah,
Oh my
dude.
gosh, I could
Hell
have been
yeah.
spending time with my wife.
I love all these ancient civilizations that hid coastal dining chairs in their secret temples.
Think about it like this, Victor. This
Yeah.
time spent away, it's going to make the time you spend with your loved ones that much more sweeter.
Yeah.
I guess.
Explaining that this is what you were doing is the difficult part, but
Yeah, they
she's
might
never
get
going to know
upset.
about this. No, I'm
Yeah.
not going
Right.
to tell her.
There's no record.
God, no, don't tell her.
Well, I mean, no, she's not going to listen to the podcast. We you know.
Oh, absolutely not.
No,
did when we
no.
tried to get her
She's
to
got
listen,
better things
so-
to do with her time,
Yeah.
obviously.
No, she
Yeah.
really does. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
no, I know. I wasn't sarcasm. She does.
I do feel like this should be addressed. And I don't know if anyone's found it yet, but there's a Hello Kitty graveyard.
Pardon?
I will
Where is
repeat,
said graveyard?
There is a graveyard.
Oh, where though?
It's in the spooky swamp.
Oh, yes.
And he was talking to a ghost, which that should have been my first
believe it.
hint. Because
We've all
there are
been
a
dead the
lot
whole
of
time, but it's a
bodies.
special place that we created to spend time with each other. Got it?
Chris, there's a cemetery and there's mounds of freshly dug graves. That's the least of your worries, I assure you, Frank. These graves are freshly dug. Okay? There's 1, 2, there's at least 15 graves.
Several generations here. Inbred
This is-
generations. I got you.
There's people ferrying creatures to the dead, to the land of the dead. Bob, you got to get up here, bud, because I'm next.
I'm coming there, but also I just got plans to make flippers, so that's something cool.
I guess
Oh, and they
that's
go
cool.
underwater. It's basically just one YouTube channel. That one lady I was referencing earlier, she makes guides on how to, where you can find the mermaid outfit, find all the
Give her a
conchs.
plug. What's her name?
Her name is, let me pull her up. Cozy Cove.
Cozy Cove.
Cozy Cove. And she,
Big
and she actually-
GGN shout out to Cozy Cove.
I actually watched one of her recent videos about the new changes, and so they added like a whole heaven area up in the clouds.
Oh my gosh.
Good
and you have to
lord.
get-
There's a hell.
You have to get far enough in the game.
Frank.
Heaven
Yeah, I
implies
can
the existence of
understand.
hell.
Yeah,
you know?
I guess you're right. I guess there's a Hello Kitty hell.
Yeah.
Hello
Hell Kitty.
Kitty.
Yeah.
Quick stop to get some new
I can't
outfits.
get off this freaking island, Bob.
You like my
You
hat?
had to
huge
get the,
mistake.
you had to,
You like my hat?
you had to put the outfits on.
Yeah. I know that there's like unlockables and stuff, but like I'll give it to him. It's very Dark Souls esque in that you can get anywhere you want to if you're brave enough. If you hit the jumps right, like I explored pretty far with just jumping really really well.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oof, we are on a different level of puzzle gaming here. I underestimated.
Oh, almost made it. See, everyone thinks this is a baby game. This is a very advanced game.
People
It's a
say
baby
this
game.
game for babies, but here we are playing the game for babies. We'll show them.
But here we are, baby.
I'm trying not to grab your shit because I already got shit. There's a
I'm
coconut.
going
I'd appreciate
insane.
you not looting my island.
Because apparently it takes time to reset too.
I don't. I mean, I appreciate that, Frank. But on the other hand, I struggle to find things I could care less about.
I guess that's one way to put it.
Have you guys played other games like this? Like, I know that I've played a lot of Stardew Valley and not very much Animal Crossing. But are you guys familiar with the game that this is clearly ripping off?
No.
Not much. I was more of a Harvest Moon guy.
Oh, sure, Harvest Moon, yeah.
Yeah, I think I played Harvest Moon like once or twice because I know Frank played it a little bit. I probably made Animal Crossing maybe once.
Yeah.
I guess I like the idea of it, kind of, sort of, but I don't know.
Well, I have
Real
to
shame.
give her the strawberry crates.
Here's
Can
a
I
mushroom,
get
Bob.
a vibe check? You can ask my
Yeah,
melody for a vibe
yeah.
check.
Yeah, she gives you a vibe check.
The
yeah.
island vibe score is a half star. Not good vibes.
Chris, this
Come and
is
get
not the
it.
time to be a
I'm
hero.
hanging out with my friend
Come
Choco
in.
Cat. I cannot hang out with you
He's
right
not
now.
your friend. He's not your friend.
Choco
Choco Cat is my favorite.
I don't need you anymore, Frank. It's just me and Choco Cat against the world. Come on, Choco Cat. We got a graveyard to visit. All right, we've done
Now
it.
I'm on a boat to nowhere.
World first unlocked graveyard on Twitch.
Let's go see the bodies.
Wanna see a body? Oh, that's Karopi. It's found his
Yeah,
swamp.
Kropi's cool. He gives you the plans to make the flippers.
Oh,
He did.
God,
he
I
didn't
don't.
give me squat.
Bob, I say this with all kindness in my heart. I don't care.
How long does it take for this boat to come around?
I don't know, Bob.
He's been gone for a while.
I know. I don't know where they're
I'm
going.
just sitting here on the dock waiting for him to come back. And the dot is nowhere back to where we are. He's somewhere on the other side of the map. What is this?
Big sightseeing.
I don't know. I thought they were going to take
What kind of
me out to the
mechanic is this
ocean.
in a game, though, where, hey, it goes on the map once every hour? So if you want to go to the side, just hop on, and you're going to get there eventually.
So here we are in the spooky graveyard with the Cthulhu.
Oh yeah, there's a Cthulhu. I like that. Oh, he's the hat trader.
He's a hat guy, yeah. Or microtransactions, so you can
Solve that.
So you could do like a Boulder's Gate and bang a bear. You know?
It's an interesting thought.
Full circle. Full circle.
That means we have to end, right? We're done.
We're done.
Yeah, all right.
Wrap
all
it
right,
up.
gentlemen, let's wrap it up.
Oh, you've
So-
convinced me, Frank.
Oh no! Please let us play longer.
No,
Okay, all right, one more lap around,
no,
Victor.
no.
Okay.
Vic is still not back
So,
around from his first lap around. He's still on a boat in the middle of the ocean somewhere.
That's
I
great.
am.
I love that. What do you guys think about the game?
Frank.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
very
I don't feel like
gassed.
I'm the target demo, if I'm being honest.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I like Stardew Valley. I like Animal Crossing. I just couldn't find myself committing to Animal Crossing for some reason. I don't know. It wasn't for me. Stardew Valley, something about it hit a little different. So this feels like Animal Crossing with I'm sorry, how do you say it? Samurai characters. Hello Kitty
Sonori.
Hello Kitty Extended Universe. HKEU. Yeah, I don't like Animal Crossing that much.
Sanrio. Sorry, Sanrio.
Sanrio. And yes, that's where I'm at with it. This on top of it being a mobile game that it's not for me. There's some mobile games I can play, but anything with like a digital joystick on the screen I can't do it. So yeah, I didn't love it, and this being on top of another mobile game we're playing tonight didn't help because I think I'm at my wit's end.
Or if it's another episode, you know,
Then
another
I'm
episode.
not at my wit's end. You're right, Frank.
And I'm not at my wits. I hate this game, Frank. I didn't have any real expectation going in, although I did expect to not enjoy it. I didn't expect to not enjoy it this much. I hate this weird, hellish, colorful hellscape that I'm in, that I can't escape. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I'm trapped in someone else's world within a world. There's a graveyard in this place. Why am I not in the ground? Why are other people? That means characters here have died, though. Yeah. And as a game marketed to, I assume, children, I hope it's to children.
Day 2 or 3 of the game, I think, is when Lord of the Flies kind of situation starts setting in, and
I could see
so
it.
you're not the first plane to come to the island, is what we're saying. Very, again, lost situation.
Yeah, and that makes sense. And that part of the game I would be interested in, because then at least I could, fashion a spear. I saw a crafting table.
Yeah,
and
put a pig's head on it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've literally talked to a pig around here, and the pig did nothing. So I
great candidate for that pike.
spike,
yeah.
man. Yeah, I want to send a message.
He's not going to help. Might as well eat him.
Might as well eat them. Might as well warn others. You cannot die, and you cannot live, and you can't do anything but float around or run around. There's nothing. I hate this.
Stakes aren't high enough. I got you.
There's no stakes. What are the stakes? There's no stakes. It's
More like
just-
pork chops, am I right?
Frank, you are on thin ice already. All right? You know what you did.
I'll say, I don't think it landed. More like pork chops,
No.
am I right?
We all heard it. Frank, I was out with my wife enjoying a lovely evening, and I said, I can't do it. And you sounded so despondent.
Hey, Vic, we need your help, Vic. We need your help.
Yeah.
Because he talks like a newsboy from the 20s. Yeah.
He does. When he wants
Hey,
something,
Victor, I was just
he
wondering,
does.
and you don't got to say yes or nothing, but,
Yeah.
maybe you could be on the podcast and play a little fun game with us. Huh?
Yeah, that's what
was it, yeah.
roundabout. And then he sounded like I broke his heart. And I was like, well, Frank doesn't ask for much, and I always look for opportunities where I can repay Frank for the kindness he showed me. So I'm like, well, maybe I should do it. And my loving wife was like, yeah, do it. He said, go for it. We'll sacrifice the evening. And here I am, and I still have not even floated back to Bob on this little tugboat.
He has not. It is impressive how far away it takes him and how slow it's going.
It's so slow.
It's
and they're
a very
making
big island.
they're making no effort to find Bob. So probably like a 7 out of 10 if I had to put a number on it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that Hello Kitty has a boyfriend?
What about Bob's
I guess I'll skip
take?
mine, but it's
what
fine.
about Bob's
No,
take?
I'll skip mine. That's fine. No, that's fine. No, that's fine.
This is
What
part of
about
Bob's.
Bob?
Am I Hello Kitty's boyfriend?
No, Hello Kitty's
No?
boyfriend is not named Bob. No, it's Dear Daniel. That's the character's name. He's a character you can attract in the game, implying that he was not on the plane crash, but somehow by decorating a house, you can bring him to the abandoned island in Strandamere.
Oh my gosh!
Which I
Why
think
would
is
you do
pretty
that to
dubious.
him?
Yeah,
It's,
so
It's pretty
It's
bleak.
an unhealthy relationship.
yeah.
Man, I feel like I don't hate it as much as Victor.
7 out of 10.
The only the only
So
thing
you're saying
about it,
higher
again,
than 7 out of 10.
where you gave where you gave me crap about like knowing more. I love games where it's like a quest objective.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm good at World of Warcraft. Where like, hey, go do this, whatever else. So I'm pretty good at doing that.
Yeah, those little dopamine releases, like, hey,
Yeah,
follow
exactly.
That,
Well,
follow
all
that
right,
yellow
I gotta do this,
exclamation
go that. Oh, collect everything. Okay, we'll collect, go back. Oh, I already got it. Here, turn it in.
Yeah.
Next thing, boom. So that is neat, I guess. Again, I hate playing it on the phone with that dumb joystick, and it's like it moves around too much, and also, I don't know, maybe the case on this phone. I don't know. It's just more. It's not pleasant. Overall story, I don't care. It's not like I have zero investment in any of them. What made me look at the map is watching Victor go on this fucking boat. And I'm like, where's he at? It's like, he's over. This is a huge. It's a big map.
Is there
I'll
a
give him
map?
that.
Bob, I think we're finally
Alright.
coming around to you, and if we can time it to where you jump on this boat, and that wraps up the game.
You can
That
sail
would
off in the
be-
sunset together.
Exactly, that's a silver lining.
Nothing would make me more happy is I'm jumping on the boat and I miss into the water.
Bob, we're coming. Bob, you got to jump
You
on
only
the front.
got-
We're finally
You
around.
game
All right,
for it?
you're finally around. You're finally here.
Come
Are you
on.
gonna let
I
it
can't believe
slip?
it.
Come on,
Yo.
jump on the boat, Bob.
Make sure to long jump. You hold down the button.
Oh, Bob, please. Please stay on the boat with me. Bob, why are you in the water?
It made me fall through. It made me fall through
my
it.
God.
It made me fall through it.
I hate this game. I hate it.
I was on the boat and I just sunk. I was on
I'm
it for a second,
jumping
then I
off this
wiggled right
boat.
down through it.
I don't care. I don't care.
So on the show, we have a Garbage Valley score.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
goes from negative
It's true,
10
we
to
do.
positive 10, with negative 10 being so bad it's good, and positive 10 being so good it's good. And, everyone's got little different tastes in how they like to rate stuff. But
Frank
so,
enjoys everything, for example.
yeah, I'm an enjoyer of things.
Yeah.
So, I guess Victor has already given it a positive 7. Bob, what would you like to give it?
So this game's for somebody. I'm not that somebody. Actually, no, I'll go to 4 because I will say that it's made well. Overall, I haven't had any like glitchy shit happen yet. So there's definitely quality. The map's huge. I'll go to 4 for just the time and dedication put into it. And again, this game's for somebody. It's not me, so I can't say it's amazing. I'm just not the clientele for it.
Chris.
What Bob said, it's not for me, but
This is like some tricky territory of like I feel like I can appreciate this is a well thought out good game that someone's going to enjoy because they like playing games on their phone, but man, just not the target audience, right? So I just got to rate it by my enjoyment. How much fun did I have playing this game? That's what we generally try and do on Garbage Game Night, is try and make fun of the games, not make fun of them, but make fun out of the games. And boy, this, ooh,
0.
yeah, was it bad fun? No, because I think it was doing it well. So I'll go with like a 2. I think I just could not enjoy this. I just don't care about the characters, no connection there, and the Animal Crossing kind of world. I don't know, like Stardew Valley, like I was saying, is different for me for some reason. I really enjoy that, but yeah, Animal Crossing don't really love that kind of 3D kind of gameplay, and this is that. It's exactly that, just with characters that I don't know or care about. Yeah, 2. I'm a 2 enjoyment.
I'm also going to give it a 7. But once again, I will say, I think, I apologize to you guys. Man, there are a lot of fucking graves here. It is crazy how many
Yeah.
graves there are.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But yeah, I really appreciate what they did here. And apparently, they said they're going to be posting updates of the game. I mean, they just did that big update.
Yeah, when
this
did the
past
game
Friday.
come out? When did it launch?
It came out about a month ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a pretty new game, and we only really did it because, I only wanted
your
to do
love
one
of
Apple
Hello
Arcade
Kitty.
episode.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be fun.
Uh-huh.
And,
You thought
yeah,
that.
I mean, it's
Live and learn. You know.
Yeah, we all make
been fun.
mistakes,
Hey.
right?
Hey, it's been fun. Whoa, the guy wants my hat. Get the fuck away from my hat. 'Cause it's pretty good. You know, I like taking pictures with the little Gautama guys, the little
Yeah,
Eggmen.
did not realize that was a Hello Kitty character. I've seen him in like a
Everywhere.
Hot Topic kind of store before. I
think he
often
also has
find
a Netflix
myself in
show.
Hot Topics, and
It's
does he?
true.
It's just a
Yeah,
little
that-
cracked open egg that appears to be a baby, and he's usually crying.
Based off of the quizzes and everything, amazingly enough, Victor has won again.
Are you kidding?
You're-
I don't know
Let's-
how.
let's show him
you're
what he
going to get
won.
a token for remembering this.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
You will receive not one, but two things for this podcast, and let me send the other one.
Oh.
I really tried to find a 3D print, and maybe
There it
Maybe
is.
maybe
Is
I'll
this
try
a-
to make
Is this
my
like
own.
a pop figurine?
Yeah, and
Hell's
maybe I don't know.
coming.
Maybe we'll do we'll do a pickup review maybe in a year or two to see.
Because you're
Where
going
it's
to be
gone.
playing it throughout the entire time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I have a thing that day.
Yeah, no, but you don't know. What day it
Yeah,
is.
no, definitely that day though.
No, I'm pretty
No,
sure
but
I had
Victor-
plans.
All clips in this podcast were used in compliance with the U.S. Copyright Fair Use Exemption for criticism and commentary. Garbage Game Night makes no claims to ownership over any games played and has no affiliation with any developer or publishing company. For additional references on cited articles and quotes, check our episode-related blog at garbagegamenight.com. Or if you have a comment about the game we reviewed or have a suggestion, drop us a line.